What is going on, guys? It is your boy Tropicalnhl back here today for a brand new video. So today we're here. I'm going to remake the Montreal Canadiens line from my opinion, my perspective. I made some videos talking about the vets doing nothing, the vets, blah blah blah. But today I'm going to suggest to Martin St. Louis some line, some combinations that I want to see in the next couple of games, in the next couple of weeks. And I think that those lines could do pretty good. And I think that giving some of the guys more ice time could help the Canadiens compete a little bit better in the games other than Caulfield and Suzuki. But before showing you my lines, I invite you guys to please subscribe if you haven't already. 80% of people watching the videos are not subscribed to the channel, and I am on road to 2,000 subscribers, so if you could help me out with that, that would be amazing. Also, could you leave a like? Let's try and get 60 likes on this video. That would be amazing. So yeah, let's go and hop on NHL 23 to show you what my lines are looking like for the Canadiens. So there it is, my lines for the Montreal Canadiens, at least my suggestion of what the line should look like for the Montreal Canadiens. The first line remains intact. Caulfield, Suzuki, Doc. Even the game gives them +5 of chemistry, so that shows that this is working really well. They've been the best line for the Montreal Canadiens over the last 2 weeks, so definitely a keeper. This line is insane, and we finally have a first line in Montreal. All three players are point per game, well, at least close to point per game. Kirby Dach is 2 points away from being a point per game, and Suzuki and Caulfield are over a point per game, so definitely a keeper, that line. They've been doing amazing together. Second line, I would try something new. Two guys coming from the fourth line, bang on the top six. Because Sean Monahan has been doing pretty decent. He's been doing pretty good so far. Sean Monahan has been doing nice when he was playing with Caulfield and Suzuki. When he was playing on that second line with Kirby Dach, he did good. He did good. But now that he's playing with Drouin and Hoffman, which is really difficult for a guy like he's playing with two defensive liability, so he can't really perform to the best of his capabilities because he needs to work defensively for the two guys that aren't doing anything. So I would just put Monahan with two guys that work hard and that are doing really good and that are playing 10 minutes a night. They need to get the guys that are working hard and give them more minutes. You need to make understand that the veterans need to do more. So I'd put Slafkovsky with Monahan and Evans. Second line, Evans, who's been working his ass off the entire year, playing with some plumbers out there. He has a ceiling offensively, and playing with two more offensive guys, I think he would do better than Drouin and Hoffman and Donanoff than Gallagher and all of those guys. So why not put him on the top six? Jake Evans, but Monahan and Slafkovsky, you give them like 13 to 15 minutes a night, and I'm sure that they would perform a lot better than what the second line is right now with Drouin and Hoffman playing with Sean Monahan. Third line, I'd keep it like it is, like Anderson, Dvorak, Gallagher. They've been doing pretty alright. They've been doing alright, but you need to start producing a bit more. I just reduce their ice time a little bit just to make them understand that they need to score goals. But overall, the line hasn't been that bad, in my opinion. And the fourth line, I'd do Armia, Pitlick, and Pezzetta. I'd call back Pezzetta instead of Hoffman and Pitlick instead of Drouin. I'd put Pitlick at the center position. He could do pretty well in the face-off, so why not put him at the center position and then have Pezzetta and Armia. I think that line as a fourth line could work pretty hard, so that's what you want. You want to get the momentum out of the fourth line, and I think that with Pezzetta, Pitlick, and Armia, you could do that perfectly fine. On the defense, Kaden Goulet with David Savard. I'd try Matheson with Jordan Harris. When Matheson will come back. Apparently, he's going to come back sooner than expected. So maybe in 2 weeks, Matheson's going to be in the lineup. So Matheson with Harris and then Xhekaj with Edmondson. I think that if they do that, they get rid of Weidman, Kovacevic. I think that those defensive lines could do really well for the Canadiens. For the power play, I try to do something like that. Matheson at the blue line, Slafkovsky down the middle there, trying to make a slap shot. He has a pretty good slap shot, a bit like the Tampa Bay Lightning do with Braden Point. Just a quick pass down the middle, little one-timer in the net. You have Caulfield there as a shooting threat. in his office, Kirby Dach in front of the net, and as a presence behind the net as well, and Suzuki in his usual spot. I think that could work really well. They need to put Slafkovsky on that first power play. I do not care. And for the second power play, I do Jake Evans at the Kirby Dach's place. Kaden Goulet there to make some passes, a bit like Suzuki. He did one yesterday to Slafkovsky. You put Sean Monahan there. Gallagher in the middle, a bit for the same thing. The little slap shots in the middle. And Arbor Jackai at the point. Because I think that Jackai has a heavy shot. He can create chances with his shots. So just taking shots from the blue line, I think that Arbor Jackai could be pretty good at it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about my lines, my power play, my combinations in the comments below. It's been your boy Tropical NHL. I'll see y'all later today for another video. Bye-bye.